the video review lah. Alright, so let's go for GG boys set. Very tough set for us against world champions. Definitely was something. Alright, so let's talk about the comps first. So on our side we have a pretty weak comp because all we wanted, we in the entire thing we wanted to get Sando off blasters because blasters just can't do anything against the current meta. The current meta is really against rapid, really against blasters, and because of this, Sando's gonna have a very hard time during this entire set with his weapons. And sadly, we didn't have time to adjust our comp to what the current meta needs. So the rest of the weapons are pretty solid. Still same abilities from Brian, Urza, and Zor and me compared to the previous set against STDX. On the side of GG boys, we're gonna have backliner Dynamon, mid backliner Etona, mid frontline Yamamichi, and frontline Taiji. Taiji here playing Enzap instead of his usual Tantec or Blaster. I'm pretty surprised because I don't think it's the map where you actually want Enzap that much, but it will work out for them. And he will choose to go Ninja Squid without, again, the swim speed perks. Etona on the Social Deco will choose to go for comeback, swim speed, and stealth jump. This is a choice. I will make a different choice later to go with Special Saver, I think. On the abilities for Expulsure, I actually don't know what is the strongest, and Dynamo is by far the strongest Expulsure player, so I'll leave it to him. And about Yamamichi choices to go for that much special stuff, I think he really wants to get impactful inkjets, especially when you don't get to have QR working out. So very aggressive starts right here by Yamamichi, pushing super hard onto our plat. He gets killed really quickly by Brian, but sadly we lost the right side to a 3v2. I think that was pretty fair, and then Urza dies. Brian doesn't have time to jump off, and it's gonna be a moment where we actually have to make full retake from the full up. So I quickly get armor here. It's pretty sad they don't show my point of view here because it was actually pretty interesting stuff. Sando uses early inkjet, gets denied by the bubbles, and it's very fucking sad they don't show my point of view there. Because I actually won a 1v2 right here against Slosher and Taiji. So and then I died to Expulsure. But actually made us in a pretty good position. Urza gets the kill on Dynamon right here. And the rest of my team can actually get the pick on the zone. I kind of want to post a clip on Twitter about the double because it was really unlikely to win this 1v2. Alright, so another retake time for GG boys, and it's gonna be very quickly successful for them. Etona doesn't die to this inkjet, and he actually will be able to get the kill, the quick kill on Urza. We actually the armor didn't let him survive. He gets the kill on Sando. I'm right behind right here on the pawn, and Etona is just playing so aggressive with his Slosher. I don't think his Slosher was very impressive during this entire set, but it was still something that he made correctly.
That inkjet and they can push back in after this. They are only.
This is the moment where I didn't know Taiji was here, and this is the moment where the Ninja Squid was very much well working for Taiji. Like, it was very impressive. Urza gets the kill on Taiji here. The stream is dead. What the fuck? Okay, let's go. And Etona is still super aggressive into our play right here, getting the pick on Sando. He gets the pick on Urza too. And we have me and Brian staying on the right side, getting ready for a retake. I think I think I had a pretty solid game, but I don't think it was the case for the rest of us in terms of strategy, like just basic strategy of spot zones. We shouldn't die in our court. We shouldn't even drop into our court any moment. And Yamamichi here with the kill on the inkjet, gets the kill on me too. It really gets what was needed for them, and that's where they win. And alright, let's check up the KD because it's pretty obvious that it didn't go our way there. Oh, what the fuck? It doesn't show KDs? Bro. No, that's super bad. Why would you not show KDs? Alright, let's try to get a quick pose, if I can do it. Ah, yeah, we can see my face. What a chance. I don't even know why we didn't show KD. It's like so important to know what happened. Alright, speaking about KDs now. Taiji winning game, 8 kills, 2 armor, solid. Etona got very important picks very often. Like, it didn't get... It really was solid. Yamamichi, same. I don't expect Dynamon to get any high amount of kills, but it really got solid picks. Especially the bubbles were literally denying most injuts. Honestly, I think I had a very good game. 3 armors in such short amount of time was that I really went for armors. Every time we were wanting to make retakes, I don't think I got much assist from them, sadly. Looking at Urza and Sendo kills, as you can see, Sendo is gonna really have a hard time against their comps with Rapid Deco. Sorry, we're gonna change weapons soon anyway. And Urza not getting insane amount of kills with T-Tech either. Getting really beaten down by the Slosher and the armor from Taiji on the ends up. Alright, so getting into next map, which was a pretty hype map. And a lot of things to get explanation from. So what I try to do is that most of the time I try to wait a bit, give strategies, and take the longest amount of time I could on the weapon choice selection screen, because I really wanted us to actually think about strategies, how we were gonna do this, and see what we were gonna do. So this is the only map we won in this entire set, and what was interesting is that Sento played Range Blaster, but actually it worked well for him this time. And I think this is some kind of consistency stuff, to be honest. And there's also the Blobber pick that's gonna be very interesting. So the start's pretty bad. We get fully wiped at the start. Only Sendo got a pick. Urza dies. We'll die. Like, that was insane. And they get a quick push to our Overlook. We're struggling to get back in. We lost a lot of time there. I am first back. I have to back up a lot because I can't do much instead of dying. We get the picks on the 10 attack using Inkjet, so that was Taiji there. And I think we'll keep dying for a bit. Like, it's not over. And we can see Sendo is gonna miss the Rainmaker right. He wanted to pick it up. He actually went in the void, dies, and this is so sad. And they get another push, and I'm the only one here. I'm getting rushed on by Taiji. I know he's there. I can't do anything to avoid it. And finally get 3 kills on them. Only Dynamon, only Blobber alive from Etona. And the jumper is gonna be Yamamichi. I think it's gonna be close to be the end of their push there. So this is the end of their first push, and it's not gonna be the last one. So what's gonna happen into these games that we are now gonna try to keep being positive, and like we're leaded by 9 on Mori Towers. It's like insanely high to get back on such a lead. Taiji goes down. He made a Sendo there, and the Blobber really worked for them. Like, he actually stayed on top and was just blobbing super hard on them. Look at Sendo, he's gonna die. Like, he can't. Like, it's actually might be a very solid map for Blobber. It's kind of unexpected death when you don't have much experience against the weapon. Anyway, Etona right here, pushing with the Blobber. It was fairly impressive with the weapon, I think. Even if it didn't work out for them. Yamamichi getting the pick on Sendo right here. And I think it's going to be the time for the second push right here. Yamamichi going to die to me. I think I get a triple here. I get second kill, and then I'll get the kill on the Rainmaker too. So it's going to be the end of their push here. Urza getting back into middle very quickly. He will actually get picks on the snipe. That's gonna be how we're gonna actually start pushing. We get the Stingray at the same time, So Taiji is down. Yamamichi rushed in. He got killed very quickly. And that's where Urza really got some important picks. But that's where the blah blah shines. So as you can see, we are 2 down, and it's not gonna be enough to actually go further. Etona up against Urza. As you can see, blah blah doesn't get consistent kills like this. It's pretty sad because this is the kind of kills like no other weapons would have missed. I get the pick on Yamamichi here. I'm starting to push up. I will use Bowler right here on the goal on Taiji, kill him very quickly, and push up way too close to their goals. I will die instantly to these 3 players. And this is the moment that Yamamichi will choose to rush in on Brian. Urza gets the kill on Yamamichi. It pops the Rainmaker, gives me a jump, and only Etona is alive to stop us from pushing. I make the push all the way to 30. He gets the kill on Etona on the Blob Lobber, and this is the clutch moment. Okay, get fucking ready for this. Okay, so what happens here is that Urza sees the pop is gonna be in their favor. Brian is behind the block. He doesn't know the pop is gonna be in their favor because it's playing it. It does the blocking his view. And Urza actually goes down here to stay on the wall to actually pick up the Rainmaker because it was super close to the goal. And the master play was made from Brian. Actually, Urza got all the fame, but I have actually no clue why because he just picked up the Rainmaker. And what Brian does here, you can see here, he just threw a bomb, he get a double kill. Urza picks up the Rainmaker. The really clutch play was definitely Brian throwing a bomb at the moment of the explosion, just to the players who couldn't see any bomb coming. They had no view on this, and that was definitely the winning play there from Brian. Urza staying alive to pick up the Rainmaker and get the quick push to get the lead was of course needed, but definitely impressive teamwork and impressive read by Brian to use his bomb. I get a double here with Boulder or triple actually, I don't know, but we get another full wipe. And I think the end of the game is pretty close. We have a pretty impossible to come back lead on this map, to be fair, unless we at least throw. Urza for now, the splash down the snipe. Don't manage to get the kills here, but it's fine. I think I get the kill. I think I got another few kills here. Etona with the blah pushing me. I pushing him back. I got the kill on him. I'll get the kill also on Yamamichi jumping in and finish the game on killing the Rainmaker. And that's gonna be game here. So we are gonna tie the series. And honestly, this was the only map where we were not getting absolutely wrecked. They're gonna show the KDs here, right? In small. Oh, that's fucking great. Like, thank you for showing the KDs in. Let's go for the highest quality. If I can see better. Okay, so KDs here. 7 kills Urza. Very solid game for Splash Shot. That's what I expect from him. I'm super happy I got 14 and 5 balls. Like, I really got an impressive game for the Slasher Deco. I think in general in these sets, I think I was really playing like maybe overperforming actually. Like I don't usually play that well in average. And so 5 balls means a lot of painting. We got a lot of stuff. Sendo very solid stuff with Range Blaster, especially against these players. And that was basically the idea of our current pick. We chose Mori Towers because we know it was bad for Emperor, it was bad for Explosion, and we knew that Etona was not gonna be as impactful without the support of these other 2 teammates. Taiji weirdly getting so few kills and getting 0 inkjet. Dynamon getting 3 bubbles. Top frag with the Expulsion is really impressive too. Alright, let's get to the next game. We're a bit way too happy, and it's time to go to the next one. So this is gonna be their pick, and this is where it's very interesting because they chose the map. They knew what we were playing, and they chose the map, and we got destroyed. Honestly, it was pretty similar as the first map on the SPLATOON Shipyard. So what happens on Calpdome tower control is that our comp was extremely bad because we had Sando and Range Blaster. Any other weapon would have worked better, but against the weapons they were playing, it was even worse. So they had. Let's get into the comps. I think they're currently choosing the maps they're gonna play. I think I can go forward a bit to wait a bit less. And as always, you can see I'm taking so long because I'm making strategies to actually make ready. So I'm making strategies there, so it's taking a while for me to always register to the ready. Alright, let's talk about team comp when the map starts. Alright, let's go full screen and game TV, please. Alright, boys. Alright, let's break down the abilities. On our side, always same abilities for Brian. Charger, as always. Might not be the best Charger map, but we need the Stingray. In Evis Platling or Jet Squasher, custom Jet Squasher are not gonna do better for him. So that I think Charger was the correct choice here. 10 deck from Urza, correct choice as well. And we really needed Sendu to play some supportive weapon here. So the best supportive weapon of the entire map is what Etona plays, the Dually Squasher. Custom with the Inkstorm and the Spot Bomb, and that was where they were very, very strong. I think Etona literally destroyed everyone during these games. I think he got 20 kills or something. And as you can, I think you can think about it, but Yamamichi destroys Sendo, Etona destroys Sendo, Dynamon is good, is bad against Sendo, but Sendo can't get at his range, and Taiji with the T-Tech will most of the time outplay the Range Buster. So speaking about how the map is played now, let's speak about it a bit. We got the same starting position as Spot Zones, just Sendo doesn't go here because it doesn't play Rapid, it plays the middle side this time. And so the course of the tower is gonna be this way, and we are getting pushed during pretty much the entire map. What is very important to understand is that we had solid killing power with all 4 of this weapon. We just didn't have any real map control weapons, and we didn't have time to think about the team comp enough and long enough. And since it's their pick, we didn't really have any kind of strategies for the weapons and so on, so it was very hard for that for us. So let's get into it. So how to win this map is basically chain your specials and actually get the win. This is a super bad start. Like we get 3-3 with Brian clutches. It's gonna be super sad because we're gonna see Brian dying to a bomb right here, like insane bomb by Taiji, or actually was it or not? And that's where the push will start. Sendo using is only Inkstorm there, I think, after the entire map, and me dying after trading with Taiji, not getting much value from this map. Yamamichi already using very aggressive inkjet into our spawn, forcing Brian to jump back. I'm right here next to the box and trying to survive him. Gets to trade with Verza on the jump, which is very unlikely, but I'm pretty sad. I jump and get the kill on Dynamon right here. I think I'm gonna get killed by Etona because he outranges me every single time. Taiji using inkjet this time to get the double kill. This is so clutch. Like, he didn't get the kill on Urza, but it was definitely one of the clutchest inkjet they could have gotten. And alright, okay, this is I think this is my clutch here. So what I did here is that I was last player live. I stayed a bit back. I knew I have inkjet and I have comeback, I have special saver. I have a special power up. I have a lot of stuff for Inkjet, and I will use Inkjet here. I'll get a quad and kill all of them. So I get Inkjet first, get the assist on Dynamon, kill Taiji, kill Tona, kill Yamamichi in the mid of his Inkjet, and that's gonna be a quad that will let us get full control of the middle. And even then, it's definitely not gonna be enough for us to get back in. Like, I'll try to push forward and then just die instantly by Etona, because it was just so fast to the respawn for me to push. I couldn't push fast enough into them, and Dynamon was next to tower trying to cheese it. We lost a lot of time there, and Urza got killed very early into his Inkjet. Another reason for us to be anxious. Try Etona killing Sendu. Very favorable matchup for him. I go up against Etona here. I go back. I know I have no chance to win against the Squashies, and and this is gonna be a big trade situation. Basically, like Urza gets the pick on Etona, Yamamichi gets the pick on Urza, I get the pick on Yamamichi, and during this time, BOYZ is still pushing with Dynamon playing objective insanely well. A lot of solid plays by Dynamon, I think, for his team. Oh, okay. This is the cloud used by Sendu. This is the one and only we'll use the entire game, I think, which says a lot about how hard it was for his weapon. And there's me using double Inkjet here. We're not gonna get any value from it. I get killed by mid Inkjet by Yamamichi's Inkjet. They use two Inkjet at the same time, but right after Urza's and Die Inkjet. That definitely destroyed us. We got full wiped again. And Dynamon with Explosion, you can see he stays on tower here, and he can eat Turan here, which is very, very clutch. This paints a lot at the same time. And very solid weapon choice here. Taiji Inkjet ready, using it on 2-ramp. Waiting to get a pick. Gets the trade with Brian. I get the kill here on Taiji. I'm back on tower, trying to paint up, trying to get an Inkjet, get something done in the game because we don't get enough kills at all. I use Inkjet right here, die instantly to Yamamichi. This was so sad because if I actually traded here, but if I actually could have killed him without dying, it was just finally a possibility for us to push and snowball the shit out of them because we didn't get a single push opportunity there. And this is gonna be a double here. I get the kill on Taiji, but die right after to Etona once again. Yamamichi on tower, getting pretty much the same play as I did, but using Inkjet differently, and that's gonna be what worked out for them. Brian get super important kill right here. Once again, Brian very solid with his charger to kill the Inkjet players. Unlucky death to the Explosher, and this is really impressive because you can see Dynamon is literally in the middle of the map, and is throwing some kind of burst bomb from the top to follow up the damage from Taiji. I get Inkjet kill on Dynamon. I die to the explosion of Ball Blower because Etona threw his Bad Bomb there, and Taiji is staying on tower, getting Inkjet ready. Having Inkjet ready, Yamamichi dies, but it's not gonna be enough, and then they're gonna get another kill. I'm surprised he got the trade with Urza here because he was already weak, and that's pretty surprising. Sendu struggling on the ramp up against Yamamichi. Gets a trade still. No, I get to kill Yamamichi, but he died. And it's gonna be the ball blower that will end all our opes. And at the same time, as you can see here, there is a fucking cloud. That's right next to tower, and you'll see pretty quickly. But I'm right next to tower right here. It's 1 second away. The cloud was about to kill me. I had to go away from the tower, and I don't have time to get back on tower. We would not have time. We probably wouldn't have came back from this in overtime, but just something like it would have still been good if I could have got on tower. Alright, speaking about KDs, let's get the top quality for KDs. Yeah, we can see a lot of stuff there. So, no, okay, thank you. Alright, so we can see that Etona and Taiji both going 20 kills. We don't know what are the amount of assists, but whatever, like assists don't really. Like, I think assists are usually as important as kills. And Etona getting 20 kills, Taiji getting 20 kills, Yamamichi getting 16 kills really says a lot about the game. Urza 18 kills. I think pretty solid for his retake, and me getting 13 was okay. But Sendu going 6 kills in the one cloud with range blaster is definitely not enough to help us win. Sadly, and that's where pretty much where we lost the map. Like we were lacking one weapon that was going to be paining hard. Like we really did dual squasher here or umbrella or whatever that could be fitting the comp more. Alright, dropping onto the next game now. And this is gonna be the last game. And it's pretty sad because it was actually a very close game. It's gonna be our counter pick, and I'm gonna explain why we chose it, of course. Alright, let's get into the weapon, the comp. So, what we get to see right here. We're gonna play on Klamblitz, New Albacore Hotel. This is a map that we were pretty solid on during scrims with this specific comp. And as you'll see again that the Rapid Blaster is gonna have a hard time against Japanese comps because currently I think Rapid is getting countered by most of the weapons currently that are really in the top of the meta. So what we have is Brian going for the heavy deco. Pretty big nerf to Brian heavy deco that we can only have main abilities because he cannot have object shredder. He doesn't have same amount of swim run speed. He doesn't have same amount of special power up. That's really changing stuff. But at the same time, we can think it's the same about Dynamon having very small sized bubbles. Ursa same abilities. I'm gonna go for the main boulder abilities because it's Klamblitz and Sendu, double swim and charge up for the rapid pro deco. Nothing crazy here. Similar on this other side. I think going for style jump on this map doesn't make the most sense here from Etona, but swim speed is not surprising though. So start the map. I'm not sure, but I think it was. Oh, actually, I'm still in top quality. Let's go back to 700p. Pretty good start by them. I think. No, I think. Okay. Let's see again. Yeah. Okay. I got the pick here on Yamamichi. I follow up on pick on Expulsor here, and I get the kill on Netona right here. Like I won the Social 1v1. I was pretty likely to win since he wasn't the greats, but I was still pretty happy with this triple. I give clamps to Sendu, and Sendu can actually score pretty early. This is the only map where we actually won the first engagement. Like, this was pretty something. So I get some clams in. I died. Fair enough. Like, that was okay push. Not insane, but okay. The bad part of it is that now they get specials. They get a lot of power climbs. And this is where the cheesing and the kind of sandbagging is going to start because we're playing on Klamblitz, and Klamblitz actually gives you more chances to win if you are losing by a bit rather than losing by a lot. Like it's fucking crazy. Is it the stream being dead? Yeah, okay, it's the stream. Okay, so what happened here is that they got a push from this side, getting picks on me and Sandu in here, I think, and they had two players pushing from mid. Our choice of playing this map was good because we knew their weapons were not insane here, and we knew we had solid comp here, but their strategy for the map was much better. Like, they were much more prepared for the map than we were, and that's kind of where we lost the game. So another push from them, we get a bunch of kills once again. Yamamichi jumping in, dies, doesn't have cure, so it's pretty good for us. Urza pushing left is actually very unlikely to win this 1v1 against Etona. Still wins it. That was pretty surprising to me. Yamamichi finishes the kill right here on Urza. I think I'll kill him with Brian. And this is the clutch kill. Okay, Taiji sharking here gets the kill on Brian. Was using bubbles with the power clam, and I will use bullet here I have 9 clams. I pop. I die after pop. We miss 1 clams. I think we would have definitely win this game if Taiji didn't get the pick on Brian here, because it was 1 clam, 2 clam. I mean two power clams in, and I had 8 clams available. So anyone that was next to me could actually pick them up after I popped with my boulder, which definitely was gonna be an insane push for us. Actually, it worked out later in the game, so that's gonna be fine. Dynamon standing in the middle of this bubbles. Yamamichi going very aggressive into our goal. Etona pushing all the way. All 4 of them, they're very aggressive, like in terms of clam. Like it's gonna be very solid stuff from them. Dynamon get the push all the way to 32. And I think it's only 1 more player, the jumpers here that are right here. And I'll get the pick on Etona and Yamamichi that were in our spawn. I think I killed Etona right here. And that's how we end their push. So we're gonna get the lead back. And I think it was really well played by us in this part. Sadly, the rest is not so good, but I'm used by Sendo. I think I get the pick on Taiji here. Yeah, I get the pick on Taiji. I explode. I get him with the boulder, and I'll follow up another kill on the guy on Yamamichi in the middle. I think it was probably my most solid game with SPLATOON Sheepyard of this entire set. Overall, I had pretty good KDs, and this is where we were so good, because this is basically what GG Boys were doing the entire time. I have 1 guy pushing from left, and I have 2 guys pushing from mid with the main clams and so on, and that's where it was strong. Brian going down with this main clam here again. It's so sad, because we would have definitely won this game if he actually didn't die there. This is so sad. And the game is gonna end on the next push of GG Boys, I think. So here's us staying here, getting the. I think it didn't get the trade against Yamamichi, and that's probably the decision making there that was complicated for sure. Yamamichi pushing to Sendo. I'm getting pushed by the bowler here, and I have to go back, and I get into a 1v2 situation. It's pretty much unwinnable. They get 2 clams in the middle. Brian goes down to the push. Yamamichi, very smart play here. What he chose to do is that, I don't know if he actually meant to do it, but what it is right here is that he went into the water to reset his inkjet faster and actually be able to score quickly before his inkjet actually needs to end, so it doesn't take another 8 seconds. And that's gonna be the end of the game with Etona scoring here. And that's gonna be the loss on our side. We don't see the fucking KDs. Oh, do we? We do. Let's go. Let's go for top quality once again. Yamamichi once again with the carry. I mean, it has been very solid so far. Dynamon, honestly, all I have to say is that Dynamon was a fucking monster with Explosion. Its weapon is so hard to play, and it was so insane as a backliner for his team. This is working so well for GG Boys. This is really impressive. It's not so strong game, but solid moments in the game. What he did with the bully on me at the end was definitely the play. And Urza getting 13 kills, only 1 inkjet is pretty sad, because I think you definitely need much more inkjet when you want to actually push up to them. At the same time, we had a comp with armor guy on the side of Sendo, with rapid deco, only 4 kills with 2 armors, but Sendo was mostly focused on getting the kills with the jumps, like basically when we were pushing with ball clamps, so he actually makes some kind of suicide push there. And I think that's a solid game for Slosher. Like all I have to say is that this entire set I've been pretty happy with my KD. Like it was very unlikely that I would have gotten damage kills, especially against such players. Be it on Sheepyard or this map, and pretty happy how it turned out to be. But in the end, it wasn't good enough to win. I think the main thing we want to work on next is definitely working with Sendo on other weapons. One thing that's important to know is that if you guys heard about it, there is Elias's. So it's a LAN tournament in New York at the end of August. Sadly, I can't attend because I'm in family vacations, but Dude will play instead of me, and I hope they don't face the same problem as we did with this comp being basically having two rules that collide a bit together. You know, like when I play Slosh Deco, when I play Splash Neo, I'm not supposed to go for insane amount of kills. I'm not supposed to go for second Slayer. And the problem is that if we have Sendo going Rapids, he can't do this either. That's not what we can expect from him. Even Range Blaster. And that's what is the weakness of our comp. That was definitely not the weakness GG comp had. And if I'm playing Slosh, I would rather have two Slayers with me and one backliner. That's basically the strongest there. Anyway, I think this is pretty much all I had to say about the set against BOYZ. In the end, Platinum Cup was a pretty top tier experience for me. I had to meet a lot of players I've been following on OpenRec and Nico videos for so long, like even since Inkstorm won. It was so insane, and we can see we're going for the GGs, even if we lost with the Japanese team. I was so happy to play against them, honestly, and I really got along pretty well with this Dynamon guy. That I had the chance to play with him during the Turf War mixed teams, and yeah. Anyway, insane trip to Japan. Can't wait to go back next year when I go to study there. And I think that's gonna be it for the Platinum Cup VOD review. So thanks so much for watching it, guys. Hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, see you later.